What's up, my high vibrational individual expressions of God on earth?
Like loon, shit, I'm blaming the moon, yeah. Sitting back
thinking
that I can just bloom, yeah. Sometimes I feel like a fool, thinking that rapping is cool.
Yeah.
I be the flesh for the plane, never did care for the fame, burning the coke from the frame.
All right, y'all. I know how we do.
Cause lately I'm feeling deranged.
Time to drop another nugget.
Everything leaving me drained.
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? I'm not ready? Y'all better get ready. What's going on, my high vibrational individual expressions of God on earth? It's your boy, Dr. Will Rogers, aka Master Teacher 33. Want to drop a quick nugget in your lap, brothers and sisters. You are a once-in-a-lifetime talent. You are a generational expression, an individual expression of God on earth. We all are. It's very important that we understand the importance of connecting with our true, authentic self. You guys know that that's my bread and butter. I talk about this all the time because that is the number one problem on earth. The number one problem on earth is that we see other people as special. Like we watch movies. The reason that we like movies is because the word movie simply means move me. Movies move us from the perspective of we all have heroes. What is a hero? Well, a hero is somebody that we look up to. We all have, people that we admire. I watched the movie Air Jordan. It's a story about how Nike was able to pursue and sign Michael Jordan. And it's interesting because we see people like our sports heroes and we see them as stars. We look up to them. We see them as having some extraterrestrial, for lack of a better term, gift. But we deny our own gift in this. So I want to submit to you today, humbly, respectfully, that you, my anointed brother, you, my beautiful sister, you are a generational talent. You are a once-in-a-lifetime talent. You are so gifted. The only difference between you and somebody like a Michael Jordan is their talent is external. Your talent is probably internal. Simply means that your giftedness may be more spiritual, therefore, on the outside is not easily detectable. The travesty is many of us, we put our gift on the shelf and we admire and we look at other people's gifts. We don't see ourselves as the individual, unique expression of God on earth that we are. So I want to leave you with a thought today. What is the highest version of yourself? How do you see yourself? Most of us, we don't see ourselves the way God designed himself. So you guys know I do self-image report, or destiny reports, Dear Canary report to help you see you. I don't think I've had one client that in my last 20 plus years of doing this that came to me with a proper self-image. That's how I started. The reason that I went into the area of study and set up a business around helping people see their true authentic self is because everybody has feelings, and the feelings that we have are not magnanimous. We go through events. We don't know that the things that happen outside of us have nothing to do with how God designed the inside of us. In other words, we have events, but we are not our events. And things happen. We have thoughts, but we are not our thoughts. Thoughts come and go. We select certain thoughts, and we collapse those thoughts from a wave into a particle. You are really a particle, a thought accelerator. So we see thoughts, we grab thoughts, and we accelerate them. That's what we do. We are thought accelerators. As a thought accelerator, what we unknowingly do is we accelerate specific thoughts over another thought. In other words, you could have a thought that says that I'm broke. And then by thinking that thought over and over again, pondering that thought, then God forbid if you put energy into that thought. If you put your emotions into that thought becomes a tulpa, Tulpa, or it becomes a thought form being. Being simply means to exist. So you unknowingly are creating you. So we don't really think of ourselves as an individual expression of God on earth. How does, for example, Michael Jordan back in the day, if you watch the movie Air Jordan, remember, why was he a once-in-a-lifetime talent? Well, he had a gift. So you got one too. Only problem is his gift was nurtured. Because his gift was easily seen because it was external. It was a physical gift. If you take somebody that's 7 feet tall, well, you see somebody that's 7 feet tall. They bounce in a basketball. Because they're so tall, it's very obvious. Well, you are a once-in-a-lifetime talent too. The only difference between you and Michael Jordan is his talent is external, and his talent was promoted, endorsed by the dominant culture. Yours isn't. So you gotta see yourself. You gotta endorse yourself. You gotta love yourself. You gotta amplify yourself, so that way people can see your gift. Everybody has a gift. We all have talents. We all got skills. We all have attributes. We all have characteristics that's given to us by God or by source. The only problem between you and Michael Jordan and anybody else, whether we talk about Tiger Woods or the Williams sisters, all of their talents was easily seen, and their talent or skills were promoted by, the culture. Yours isn't. So your job is to do what? Realize that you are a once-in-a-lifetime generational talent. So do you feel like that? How does it feel to be so unique, to be so special that you don't have no competition? So you don't have to go in and try to be the best, carpenter. Why? You're the only. So don't try to be the best, be the only. You are so unique that there's only one you. Your fingerprint is proof of that. Your iris in your eye is proof of that. So even your hair pattern is proof of that, meaning that they can identify you not only by your DNA. Nobody on this planet has the exact same DNA. That's how special you are. So you are a once in a lifetime. Once in a life, you are a generational talent. But we don't see ourselves like that. So we don't carry ourselves with the confidence, borderline arrogance of somebody who is a superstar. Why? Well, we ain't got 100,000 people cheering and yelling our name the way sports figures do. If you had 100,000 people asking you for your autograph every day, if you had 100,000 people following you around, if you had the paparazzi following you around, if you was like the Kardashians, or if you like the people on Love and Hip Hop and all of these other reality shows, well, how would you feel? You feel a little different. Why? You got a lot of admirers. So your job is to admire yourself. And then once you feel loved, valued, respected, safe, and secure, then you exude that. And you bring about what you feel about. So you got to feel wealthy before you ever get wealthy. That's the trick. You got to feel healthy before you ever get motivated to do healthy stuff. You got to feel it before you reel it. Reel means R-E-E-L. It means to draw, if you will, align with it. So most people don't see themselves as a once-in-a-lifetime generational talent. You don't see yourself as the only. Michael Jordan is the only Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant is the only Kobe Bryant. Tiger Woods is the only. You can't compete, you can't compare Tiger Woods to other golfers. They're like, you can't compare you to other people. There's only one you. But the only question is, do you see yourself as an individual expression of God on earth? Or do you just see yourself as another male or female? So you lump yourself into a category with a bunch of other people that's not your vibrational equivalent. So there's only one you. You have no competition. So the ability for you to see yourself as unique, to see yourself as talented, to see yourself as having innate attributes and characteristics that's given to you, specifically tailored. Because your name, your date of birth, your time of birth, your place of birth, your blood type, all of these help to shape the attributes and characteristics that's inside of you. I put this inside of this report that I do. Is called a destiny report, to help people see their uniqueness. So instead of worshiping other people, instead of going to the movies and watching stars on earth, instead of watching a movie, you create your own movie. And you live your life in a way and in a manner that people want to watch you instead of you watching somebody else. So for more information, you already know what to do. Go to the website, masterteacher33.com. Click on the link that says Dear Kinnear. Pick up a copy of your destiny report, your Dear Kinnear, so you can start living your life in a manner that you too are seen as a once in a lifetime generational talent. Because guess what, boo-boo? You are. You don't have to compete. Nah. You're here to complete. Because there's no one else on this planet that can compete against you, because you are so unique. You're so gifted that you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. Love you. You already know that. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm going to see you at the top. God bless.